Hello to everyone out there, and welcome to the first episode of Unified Sports Talk. I am your host, Patrick Jenner, a postgraduate here at the Abington High School. Now, according to the sheet of paper, I'll be explaining what I'll be discussing today. So, it says we're going to explain what Unified Sports is and how it works, what sports are played, and more information. So, gotta get this out of the way. So, with all of that being said, let's start learning about Unified Sports, shall we? So, our first topic is an important question. What is Unified Sports and how does it work? Well, Unified Sports is a program that is offered by Special Olympics in elementary, middle, and high schools and combines people with and without intellectual disabilities on teams together. It aims to be fun, break down stereotypes, include everyone, promote lasting friendships and teamwork, and so much more. Now, I'm going to tell you how our Unified Sports works here at the Abington High School. We always have our practice games after school on Tuesdays, unless we get an email from our Unified coach, Miss Wakeland, saying that it's canceled, of course. But anyways, for our practice games, we always start with our half laps. Miss Wakeland will pick 2 people to lead the line, then the rest of us line up as well. And then when Miss Wakeland says that we can start, we all run the half lap. When we're finished, we do some warm-up exercises. Miss Wakeland will pick 2 people to lead and choose which warm-up exercises we'll do, and the rest of us will get into a big circle. We'll do many different types of warm-up exercises like touching our toes, the cross-arm stretches, and so much more. Oh, and we also count to 10 when we do the warm-up exercises as well. And when we're all finished, it's game time. Miss Wakeland will first grab a plastic net or a bag that has either pink, orange, yellow, or green neon-colored pennies in it. She'll choose a random colored penny and toss it to one of us. Depending on which color penny we get, we'll be on that specific team. If, for whatever reason, we do not get a penny, we're on what Miss Wakeland likes to call the no pennies team. Then, depending on which sport we're playing, we do our practice games until it's time to go home. But before we go home, we always bring it in, and we always think of something to say on 3. Like, for example, if I choose that we should say green wave, we say like 1 on 3 like this. 1, 2, 3, green wave! And we lift our arms into the air while saying green wave on, or whatever saying that someone picks. And that's how unified practice works at the Abington High School. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to discuss which types of sports are played for Unified, specifically the ones that are played here at the Abington High School. And depending on which season it is, we play soccer during the fall, basketball during the winter, and intramurals during the spring, which is, intramurals is basically, we join a specific after-school activity club. So, yeah. That's how I can say it. Anyways, my favorite unified sport that I've mostly enjoyed playing is definitely basketball. Why basketball, though? Okay, so it started when I was, younger. I didn't start unified sports until I entered the 9th grade. I was, 14 years old, and this was, of course, before COVID-19, obviously. And during that time, I was, really anxious and worried that I would be hit and injured by the flying basketball, especially if I wasn't paying attention to the game and wasn't looking where I was going. But anyways, I would basically just run away from wherever the ball would go. But of all those worries just faded away one day, and then I got words of encouragement and motivation from my teammates, my coaches, and teachers, and I'm not even running from the ball anymore, and I basically stay in the times I play the game, and that's something that I'm really glad I got past, and I feel pretty proud about it. It was like a goal, and I work hard for it with a lot of practice, and if anyone else is feeling that way, please just remember that you do have people that care and support you, and they want to help you the best that they can. And if you work hard toward a goal with a lot of practice and encouragement from motivation from the people who care about you, it'll definitely make you feel glad and very happy, very proud about it. And yeah, you should thank them too for helping you. Oh, and I also have more things I like about Unified Basketball. I also really like the sport because we got to play against the staff from the Abington High School. And we started doing that back in 2023. Our first game was in March. And then back in February this year, we had our 3rd game, which was actually after school. But anyways, all 3 games, the students won. 3 wins for them, so let's go. And I also really enjoy playing against the staff as well. And hopefully next year we'll have another students versus staff game because I'm ready for some competition. So all you staff out there, you better watch out. I am kind of pretty good at basketball. Okay. Now, for the last topic, I'm going to give you some more information about Unified Sports, and this is pretty important, so don't forget to pay attention to this. If you are interested in joining Unified after school, you can always let Miss Wakeland know in an email or in person. And as I said before, unless we get an email from Miss Wakeland saying that it's canceled, which is unfortunate, we do have our practice games on Tuesday, and we usually go to the lobby by the gym and the fitness center entrances, or where the high school drop-off is area, at around 2 p.m., and our practice games run from 2:10 to 3 o'clock p.m., if you can't, for whatever reason, make it to our practice games, that is totally okay. There are still more practice games in the future time. Miss Wakeland will also send us emails about our upcoming Unified Sports games against the other schools as well. And of course, if those games are canceled, there will be an email with a makeup date, because Miss Wakeland's got everything covered, obviously. You can also view our live Unified games via the Abington Cam YouTube channel or on TV as well, if you are not able to make it. There will also be photos of our games as well on the C6 Bill website at c6billphoto.com if you want to view them. All right, so there you have it. I basically covered everything there is to know about Unified Sports, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode. This took a long time to do, especially with the script, and I'm just glad it's out there for everyone to see. So thank you so much for watching, and coming up for the second episode, I'm going to be interviewing our Unified coach, Miss Wakeland, who I mentioned a bunch of times, and we're going to ask her a lot of questions. So yeah. Anyways, this wraps up episode 1, and yeah, see you in episode 2. But for now, have a great day, everyone. Bye.